What's going on, everyone? Alex here from AGV Auto. Welcome back to the channel. So as you guys can see from the thumbnail and title, today I'll be showing you guys how to install a Chrome Delete kit on your 10 Gen Civic Coupe. Now, if you've been following me on Instagram or been a subscriber, you know that I actually already had a Chrome Delete kit on my car. However, over time, I didn't really take good care of it, so it did get scratched and all messed up. So I'll be replacing it with a new kit, and this time around, I'm also going to be installing some window visors. So it is going to be like a 2-in-1 install video. I will be putting the links of these parts down in the description below, so don't worry. And the last thing that I want to say is that we're slowly creeping up to 1,000 subs, so thank you guys so much, which is crazy because I've only had the channel for a couple of months. So if you're new here or you haven't subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more fun content. With that being said, let's get into this install. Alright guys, so the very first step in installing this kit, you want to go ahead and clean the surface. So for this, I'm just going to use some good old rubbing alcohol, and this is just to make sure that all the contaminants and any dirt and grime is off of that chrome there. And once you wipe it down, you want to make sure you let it sit for about a minute or so that way it can dry before you put on that first strip. Alright guys, now another tool you're going to need is either a squeegee or a credit card. So this is one that I got from Crooks Motorsports. So throughout my checkout process with the kit, it asked me if I wanted to add this on for like an extra $2 or so. So I added it on just to kind of make the process a little easier. The strip here that we're going to be using is what's called an air release strip. So meaning that all you have to do is just apply it into a general area. You don't really have to worry about the bubbles because they will come out with that squeegee or that credit card that we mentioned earlier in the video. So I'm going to go ahead and start from the bottom and work my way up here. Now throughout this process guys, don't be afraid to lift it up once you set it. One thing that's great about this type of material is that even though you set it in spot and you start pressing it down, it can still easily be lifted up to kind of adjust it there, so don't be afraid. So I'm finally up top here. Now it is going to be normal if you have some extra here, just go ahead and cut that off with some scissors and then just plant the rest of it. Alright guys, so this is the back side now. It actually went on perfect without a single bubble, so I'm going to go ahead and head over to the front side now. Now the front side, I don't really care to be that perfect as the rear, just because the window visor is going to go on top of that and cover it. But let's go ahead and get into that piece now. It's just like the rear window, you're going to go ahead and put on some alcohol just to kind of clear the surface again before you lay on that second strip. So here we go. Now for the front, I recommend that you open the door just to make sure that you're getting enough covered on the very top of the trim, and you can kind of start pulling down towards the bottom of the trim there. And so just like the rear, I went ahead and put it on, and we do have a little bit of extra, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut it off and fold it back there. Sweet guys, this is what the final product looks like. So it looks super clean, everything is nice and blacked out. Now what I did want to mention is that this specific kit that I got here is gloss black. Last time that I had the Chrome Delete kit, it was matte, so I decided to go with the gloss black this time just because the visors are gloss. So before you go ahead and put on the visors, you want to make sure that you don't peel off the entire strip here, just because you do have to adjust it. And I also did the same thing on this end here. Alright guys, and here's the final product. So everything went on perfectly, and let me go ahead and move over to this side. Best of all of this is pretty functional, and then so that way you guys can see here's the rear, that gloss black that matches with that visor here. So now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the other side, so enjoy this time lapse. So front piece is now on, looks so sick and so much better. So that way you guys can take a look here a little closer. So now I'm going to go ahead and throw on the window visor. Alright guys, and just like that, we're all done installing the Chrome Delete kit and the window visors. I think it's funny how this little mod can change the look of the cars so much, and I never really understood why Honda keeps putting chrome on their cars like it's the early 2000s. In my opinion, it's really ugly. So if you're a Honda engineer, Honda designer watching this, please stop putting chromes on the cars. And as a side note, I did order a couple more visual mods for the car, so they should be coming in soon, so stay tuned. As always, if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know down in the comments below, or you can shoot me a DM on Instagram at FC3Alex. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure that you smash that like button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.